Man, I'm hoping today is going to work. But if not, then that would be really dumb, Mr. Freeman. I don't think many people will join today's streams, but hopefully that's good. Hope I'm loud enough. Hope not everything's too quiet, and I hope that things will happen. Maybe, I don't know. Hello, the fire animator. How you doing? Probably not a lot of viewers today, because it's what day is it? It's Tuesday. Well, it's Wednesday, I guess. It's not it's a school day in some regions, I'm sure. Even though I feel like it should be a lot of breaks in certain places. Actually, no. I don't know. But either way, things will happen today, hopefully. I'm wondering. I'm the wonder. Hang on. Yeah, you're the only one here. But anyway, this is just going to be a little snippet of what I'm doing for game design, and that currently is wondering why some things are broken. Okay, there we go. So I made a couple animations. So this one's idle, so nothing's happening. But I made this animation here. This is the only currently working animation. This actually no, there's another one. If you're wondering why it's aiming and it's not, this is the wrong animation. So I just need to repair everything together. Oh gosh, hang on. Boop. There we go. Now if we go back to animation. Oh, there we go. So this is my currently only animation. Oh, King Comic, hello, and Yaya Wabi. I didn't know you made games. Yes. I've been meaning to do a game dev stream for a very long time. I just haven't really had anything. Oh, I had this to show for it, but I was like, I kind of want to be a little further ahead. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it because it's funny. So this is what I'm currently doing, and I need to fix some animations because I think I can actually show you. Oh, I also did the aim animation. This is also the... So that was a shoot animation, and this... Here is the aim animation. So there you go. That's the aiming animation. It's brilliant. It's got some wibble to it. It's kind of fun. It's a fun little animation. I can even turn off motion, not motion blur. What is it? Depth of field, just for now. So that's the aiming animation. These are the only two current animations that are working properly and are correct. As you can see, I've actually made a lot of other animations, but, one thing I should do just for this is, I should do this, single image, can I change it to gun 0? There we go. Also single image. Hopefully this works. Principal BSDF. Alpha, boom, boom. Okay, so this should be good for the walking, running, crouching animations. So you just click on it here. Okay, nice. So this is like this I can change later, but let's say run animation. If I go to here, you can clearly see this is off center, and that's because I was compensating for what's your second channel name? It's Jimmy Carden. It's not really my... but it's Jim's. He works for me. So, you know. What do you use to make your animations, and what do you recommend for free? Wait, what? What do you use to make your animations? And what do you recommend for free? And what do you use to animate? Hang on, there are two questions in there that are the same. Hang on a minute. Is this gonna have a Doom feel to it or what? Probably not. I don't exactly know what feeling this game will have. I haven't really like looked at other games. I have this problem where it's like, I try to be as original as possible by not looking at what other people do. It's not a good thing because I know I should use references and being like, oh, I want to do with this game. But the animation style, like I've kind of learned a lot of 3D animation from watching. I'm not sure if you've heard of this guy, but his name is Hyper. He makes really good FPS animations. Let's go to walk. Why does this look so bad? I feel like the only good one is like the running one. Actually, even this one's not that good. Huh. I don't like it. It's 30. Hang on a minute. I change this to 30. Does that look any better? I don't think so. What? I feel like all of these look terrible. I'm like, man, all these... Anyway, these are just placeholders. I was going to make these really quickly. But if you notice, I need to fix all these animations because this bone is off to the side. Am I speaking weirdly? Hang on. I need a... I need tissue. Hang on. I'll be back. Okay, I should speak a little clearly now. Clearer. I should speak a little clearer now. There we go. I should probably start doing that, not gonna lie. Consume less, create more. I asked you because I couldn't find that channel. It should be... Wait, is it not in my, Hang on, let me look at my own account. Because I thought I linked it. Oh, maybe I don't have another link. Okay. Well, I can find it. Hang on. At Jimmy Carden. I can probably post it in the chat. Hang on. Boop. Second channel. That should work. Maybe. Hopefully. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Prohibitively. There. So that's my second channel, if you're wondering. I can just pin that. Nope. I pressed remove by accident. I am a genius. Hang on. You can't unremove things as well. I tried to pin it. The pin is literally right next to the remove button, so I misclick. I'm terrible with my mouse. Pin message. There we go. Okay. Finally. I did it. Gosh dang it. Okay. So the reason why this bone is off to the side. So if I click this pose mode, there we go. Here, the bone is off to the side because previously... Let's see if I can find the sprites. Okay. Where are the sprites? Clip Studio Paint, Artworks, Gun Sprites. Oh, I only have the new ones. Ah, crap. I can show you, hang on. So previously, I had square sprites because I was dumb and I thought... Unity can only support square sprites. I literally thought that. I had square sprites. And let's say in the square sprite, I put the gun in the middle. It's very fair, right? And then I just moved the bone around on the screen. So that doesn't work because I just realized I can just have a 1920 by 1080 thing and then just make the animation a bit better. Because then I don't know where the center of this is, where I do know where the center of the screen is here. I know it's here. So that's why you kind of need to know that, because this one you just have to move the bone around. So this gun it just didn't work. And so I had to redo all my animations in this aspect ratio. I don't have to redraw everything, but I basically had to reconfigure, rejig everything around into this aspect ratio. And that's why I need to fix everything. So if you're wondering why this is called fixing stream, and that's why. I'm not sure if I might do like coding streams, but I really don't want to because I'm dumb. Maybe if there's like a coder in chat, I'd 100% do coding streams. But if I understand if not many of you are coders, so so I've only done 2 animations here. This is the aim animation, but it's fine. I think I need an aim idle animation if I'm correct. Anyway, I need to basically reposition all of these. So clear transform all, and then that's basically it. Press I and just do the, how long? 25. Change this to 25. There we go. Hey, finally make it to a stream. How's it going? Hello, Purple Kitten 619. How's it going? We just started, and I'm basically just fixing all my animations for the animations that I made previously. I explained it briefly, but basically I made my animations in the wrong aspect ratio, and so everything was kind of off. It's my own fault. And so I'm just making an idle animation. I don't want it too stupid looking. Maybe I should just have 1, and then just have this go down a little like that. Here we go. That is way too, like, visceral. I want a more subtle movement. The more subtle your animations are, the better. That's what I say. The more subtle your movements are. Got a bit of a handshake, because your hand shivers a little bit. Just try and keep your hand in front of your face for a bit. Some people have a very long idle animation, so they can add, like, adjusting your grip. That's probably, like, I have this one as my just test, so, like, I imagine that this is the full screen of the game. It's like that. I'm like, yeah, that's doable, right? Low-key, I want to get into game design because I grew up making stuff in Rec Room and Roblox, but I don't know if I want to commit to that. I mean, I would recommend, if you make games, don't do what I do. I'm such a stickler on originality, to the point where everything that I make must be original. I must make my own assets. I cannot use Unity assets. It goes against my own, like, laws in my brain. I'm like, nope, you must do everything yourself. It's not even, no one's pressuring me to do that. I just feel like I need to do it. It does mean that my game's more flexible in terms of what I can do. I can do anything, basically. Anything that I want if I put my mind to it and chuck enough time at it. But, it's very slow. So if you make a game, I would recommend you just open up Unity, follow a tutorial, and then just make exactly what that tutorial does. Don't try and change anything. Because what I would do, I'd follow a tutorial, and then I'm like, oh, if I can do this, I can write my own code. And then I go on and on and on. And then, like, 14 hours later, I realize that nothing that I coded works. And it's very bad. Don't do that. Slowly integrate your stuff in once you've finished the tutorial. And start with something very simple. I started with a FPS game that I wanted running, jumping. I wanted to, when I run, I want the FOV of the camera, the field of view, to change. So, like, these are more complex concepts. Like, even though they seem very simple in like terms of games. So I was like, oh, I want my FOV to be big when I run and slow when I crouch. You need to understand a lot more concepts than that. I was so hung up on the details that nothing ever worked properly. So if you're going to do game design, I recommend starting very simple. I hated starting simple, but yeah. it's not a good way to start because you don't achieve anything and your brain needs to achieve stuff. That's why I've started games and then I stopped for a long time. Then I started back up, basically restarting everything from scratch. And then I stopped because nothing works. It was a horrible cycle. But oh well, it happens. Here we go. So what was I doing? Yeah, idle animation, super easy. Let's save it before everything crashes. Oh yeah, I remember what I did. What did hang on. Where's Blender file? Yeah, I basically am going to export everything as like an animation video so I can just like cross-reference everything. So, I have like this. It's a bit laggy. It's fine. Yeah, it looks very laggy. Wow. It wasn't like this when I had it before, but whatever. You get the gist. It's different every shot. Like, it's not showing me anything. Oh, wait. When I do this, it looks like I'm shooting. Guys, look at my game. It's brilliant. Wow. It's so goofy. But yeah. I've been inspired by like Modern Warfare's animation styles so much. Roblox, I would just use assets because I just use Roblox for backgrounds in my animations. But yeah, a bit of perfectionist too. Have you tried the art app Ibis Paint? Yeah, I use it on my phone. Well, I'm off to animate. Goodbye. Until it's late at night, I'm working and kind of just over and mistakes are made. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing you're just saying that I make a ton of mistakes and nothing works, which is a fun feeling. I love that feeling so much. And this is oh, jumping. Yes. Yeah, of course. That's a bit slow for jumping, I feel like. You would understand when it's in the... I mean, I've showed you a bit of it. I think I jumped in that GIF, I'm pretty sure. I should have. If I didn't jump in my showcase, then what's the point of showcasing anything? I know it's a really low-res GIF, but like, oh, I don't think I jumped. Oh, I did. Wait, I did. Oh, maybe no, I did. I'm pretty sure I made a jump animation. But I think they might have been... No, did I? I did. I swear I made a jump animation, but I guess you can't really see it. But all of these animations were just a square that I was moving around, and it caused so many problems. So, like, gosh, you don't know how many problems. So the movement was fine. I think I can still use that script, by the way. I'm sure it's fine. But unfortunately, the movement is all wrong. Meaning the animations are all messed up. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember what to do. Clear transformations, all. I need to press I. Some people put on auto key, but I want to be a little more in control when I make keyframes. I don't like that. I might change the camera movement before I change the... So when I look at camera movements, like when I'm making animations, obviously don't make okay. Unless your game develop if there's like a game development tutorial on YouTube that that has camera movements in Blender, if they don't have that, I don't recommend starting there. Just make a game. But if you are wanting to make animations in Blender, you need to create control bones. So these are control bones. These are controlled by the game engine. Do not touch these in Blender. Do not. However, these are animation bones. So these right here, these can be animated and it won't affect anything in the game engine and will be completely separate. And everything's fine, basically. So I can move these however freely I want to, and everything will be totally blissful and okay. But as soon if I animate this, this will no longer be... I cannot move this in Unity. So let's say I want the head to move around when I rotate my camera, like very, very reasonable. Or I want when I move up and down, I want my character to be able to bend over like that. You can't do that if you animate this in Blender because don't do it. It's funny. So yeah, only animate these if you are looking to animate something in Blender. But I recommend, I think there is an animation tool in Unity. I haven't checked it out. I haven't checked it out yet, so I don't know if it's good or bad. I probably should have checked it out. Why does Portal 2 keep giving me this spooky music? How'd you learn game animations in Blender? I just kept doing them. Literally. Like, I just kept doing them. That's the best way to say it. If you're wondering, like, a good starting point, like, I'll show you my first, like, live, like, the first animation that I showed off to people. It was in this video. Where is it? 3D animations and stuff. Here it is. It's like less than a second long. There. So, like, I just kept making FPS animations, basically. Because I thought they were fun. I have more to showcase. Like, I still have a lot more things. But, you know, I can probably find them. I don't know. La-di-da. I don't know where they are. Most likely in my OBS folder. Blender. Super shotgun. Oh my gosh. Dang. That looks like a corrupted file. What's this one? I don't know if this one's good. Oh, that's a shooting animation. That's pretty goofy. Ah, I can't... Really? That's annoying. I feel like I should be able to cycle through all of these, but sure. Yeah, so these were fun to make. These were originally supposed to be in a game. So this game idea, not the one I'm working on right now, but this one right here was inspired by me playing around with if you know in Half-Life 2 you can change the number of pellets your shotgun can shoot, and I was like, yeah, it should shoot it should be able to shoot 200 pellets. And so I was like, once if I make a game where you can have a 200 pellet shotgun. Oh, that's broken. And absolutely just destroy everything around you. But, you know, as you can see, nothing came to fruition. This never existed at all. I think this is going back in time, so this is getting worse and worse each time. Yeah. So yeah, that was my super shotgun idea. This was my pistol. I think this was this is the latest one, so this should be like the best one. Oh no, this is my idle animation. How fun. Look at that Glock model I made. It's amazing. It's one of my best models. I mean, if I look at it now, it's probably terrible, but really good textures. That was when I learned how to texture things properly. This is technically the game I'm working on currently. But when everything was 3D models. But when you're doing animations in 3D, unfortunately, you learn that there's something called children. And just like in real life, they're the most annoying things in the world. Sometimes when you pair... So let's say you got a parent bone. So let's say the right palm is a parent of the left palm. And when you move the right hand, basically, the left hand moves with it. However, sometimes there's some weird bug that happens in Blender or when you're parenting things, where let's say the rotations are a bit wonky. And so when you rotate the right hand, the left hand does its own thing because of a math error, basically. It's really annoying. But yeah, these were fun little animations to make. These were really fun. I like going back and looking through all my stuff. Inspect animations took absolutely forever to make. Like, absolutely forever to make. I don't think I claimed that I was a game dev. I guess I kind of am, but like, I would say I want to be game dev. I want to be able to develop on games, but currently I'm more of just an animator, and I would love to be animating for a game. I also want to be. I do want to be a game dev, so it's like future game dev. This is before I added all the funny wiggles and stuff. This is a good animation, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's a bit stiff there, but that's due to parenting issues in the model. It sounds so funny, parenting issues. How many of this? Where's the shoot animation? I'm so sure there's a shoot animation. Where is it? Oh, this is before I had arms. Yeah, and that's an interesting backsite. Yeah, these were before my game was gonna have arms in it. I made these funny little animations. Kind of satisfying, honestly. But as you can see, my animations weren't that good. It was a bit choppy, a bit weird. They're kind of goofy. It's kind of sad. They're so funny. I love these animations. What else? What's this one? Reload animation, I presume. I mean, yeah, look at that. That's not that good, let's be honest. The model is different as well. Hang on, what? The model is a bit less, yeah, look, it's different. That's clearly a different model. What? What is this? What the heck is it? Oh my gosh, it was my bullpup revolver shotgun. Sorry, my bullpup revolver bolt action shotgun. Yeah. This was such a meme. Oh, it was so goofy. Sorry, my 12 gauge bolt action revolver. There we go. Bullpup. My 12 gauge bullpup revolver. Sorry, bolt action revolver. There we go. I figured it out in the end. Gosh, what a funny looking gun. Man, I want to do this cursed gun modeling again. It was so fun to do that. When was this, by the way? 2022. Good old days. Anyway. Found your channel with how to animate smoothly video. It was so good. Thank you. That was fun to work on. Anyway, back to working on this. I'm just like animating, so it really just is like tweaking things here and there. This is the jumping animation, so when you press the jump button, it's very self-explanatory. Okay, nice. So let's move this down. Very simple. Just move it down, move it back up. Honestly, this is probably serviceable for most people. But I want it good. I want it even better. Yeah, obviously your gun doesn't just settle in place like that. That looks a bit weird. I think I like it to settle around that section. But I need it to move to the side. Overcompensate just this way a little bit. There we go. Okay. If I want to be a true game dev, I must have a really deep voice and have a really big ego. That's when I truly become a game dev, right, guys? That's how to become a real game dev. Guys, did you... I'm not gonna say it. I really want to say it, but I'm not gonna say it. I am feeling better, thank you, rare gotcha underscore YT. I'm feeling a lot better, even though my sleep schedule's a bit whack. But I am feeling less stressed and stuff, so that's good. And it's because I'm being more productive, honestly. Like, I think that's like the biggest reason. This is such a hard animation to get right. Because like it's a, you know, there's lots of movement in this, but like you're not allowed to have too crazy of a movement. I feel like I want to have the hand move down a little bit there. There we go. That's a bit better. That looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. Now let's just check. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way to get motion blur in Unity. I have to write shaders, I think. There's no just motion blur check. I wish there was, but I don't think there is. You have to write in a motion blur shader, which is really annoying. I actually don't know. I'm not at that stage yet, so we'll find out. Does it have wiggle bone or something? I don't know what. No. Oh yeah, wiggle bones. They're like let's say your character has like hair or something, you can add like really cool stuff. But I don't know how to do that in Unity. Cuz you can't do that in Blender. You have to do that separately. But that's if I had a model, and as you can see, this is not a model, it's a 2D image. That is how I'm going to do this. It's all 2D, which is going to be fun to do. So pretend this is... Actually, no. There we go. This is if you jump. So it's a pretty sudden movement. I like this. It seems visceral. It's like... So this game is going to be a horror game. I know it's like pretty hard to tell, but I just need to make sure that my movement system works. And by the end of the year, I want a full alpha out available. I will try to. That is my goal, to have a full alpha version. So I have all the shooting mechanics, reloading mechanics, well, I guess, all the movement, shooting, and it will have like a what's it called? Like you can pick up, so environmental and should be able to pick up stuff around you, interact. Environmental interaction, is that what it's called? I don't know. Something like that. So you can pick up bullets or magazines or ammo. Sorry, I don't know why I said bullets, magazines. You should be able to pick up ammo. You should be able to like open doors, move crates maybe. Like that might be an option. Because I do want to have that like... I'm going to have like a small room where you kind of solve a puzzle to get out of the room. And you have like a time limit before something kills you or something. It's like an invisible force. Oh, I got a really cool idea for it. So this horror game, you're not actually going to see the monster. And that's like a really cheeky way to not make a monster. But there are going to be things to shoot, don't worry. I'm thinking, like, wouldn't it be really cool if... So it's going to be all in the head type game, where I think the main antagonist is yourself. This kid is going through a lot, and he hates the light. I think that's going to be a very fun mechanic, where you can only see by using light, correct? So there's going to be lights around, but you cannot stay in the light for too long because it messes with you. So you have to stay in the darkness, even though the darkness is absolutely terrifying. And I have to do something with the audio design to make it really terrifying. And so you don't want to be in the light, but you don't want to be in the darkness either. So it's going to be an absolute mental torment for you. And then the shooting mechanics are going to make it even worse, because I have very, very fun ideas for the shooting mechanics. Anyway. It's good. Okay. I think that's a good animation. I can move on to the next one. Can I get your Insta ID as well? It's just epicnessatpeak. The spaces are underscores and _2, because the first one... I had an epicnessatpeak 1, or just epicnessatpeak, but for some reason, like, I think that account got hacked, and so it was like, no, that username was taken, and I couldn't sign into it, even though I was like using all my right credentials, and, you know, stuff happens when you get hacked, and it sucks. But yeah, it's epicnessatpeak 2. You get just a bunch of random stuff in my commission page. So if you want commissions, just ask. Because I want money. I want money! Hang on. I hate Instagram so much. What the heck is this? Sorry, I just got like these random... Oh yeah, I see. It's so annoying. Art accounts always get these stupid like messages where it's like, "Hey, do you want to boost your Instagram account, get $10,000 a month?" It's a fake. It's just so they can steal your content, and then technically like I think you can't do anything about it if you sign up for it because you legally give them your content, but you don't get anything back. It's a scam. So that's fun. Being an artist is so fun. Okay, anyway, crouching is basically just walking while crouching. Or this is just the walk animation while you crouch. It's not that good right now, and I recognize that. It's a bit lopsided. I'm not actually sure if you can see that in the thingy madingy. Hang on. Where's my OBS folder? Gosh dang it. I recorded... Hang on. I have like an OBS folder and it just says like Minecraft. It's like sometimes I record stuff in Minecraft. And I haven't switched the folder. So every single one of my recordings is in this Minecraft folder. It's so funny. It's like, oh, wait, where are all my recordings? And it's like, oh, it's in the Minecraft folder. Even though only like 2 videos in that are Minecraft folders. Do you post an Insta? If yes, I need to watch it. Pin your Insta ID too. I like how it says, I need to see your Insta, bro. I am not stealing. It's just... Oh, wait. It's just that. The fact that you said, I am not stealing... It's so funny, because it makes it sound like you're gonna steal. Like, that's not what you should say, by the way. If you want someone's ID, don't immediately say, I'm not stealing. Can you give me your YouTube password key? I won't steal it, I promise. I just want to know what it is, please. You know, it's a bit weird. You're probably not English first, or you're really young, so I'm guessing you're total... I am Goodwill. I trust you, totally. So when you're crawling in vents, yeah, you should be a little lopsided and a bit woovy-boovy. You're all moving around and stuff. Woovy-boovy, woovy-groovy. That's kind of what I meant to say, but I said boovy instead. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? What the heck? Yeah, it's odd. Yeah, it looks a bit stupid. Darn you, looking stupid and stuff. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, no. I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking about scams. I was specifically talking about like people who DM you and say, do you want to get $10,000 a month? You know, all you got to do is just give me all your content. No. Yeah. I sign all my stuff. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that. Okay. That should be pretty visceral. I hope that my view bob is not too bad. Like, I know it's pretty drastic here. Okay, let's say I make a room. Hang on, let me just... Oopsie. And then I kind of just need like random boxes and pillars and stuff. I just duplicate all of these. The HDRI is pretty bad if you're, you know, doing some stuff. But I need a texture on this. Hang on, let me, select all of these and then, yeah. How do I do it again? Gosh, Control A, there we go. Wait, no, Control A, apply all transforms. And then do this, just smart UV project, literally doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna give this a texture. Call it UV grid. There we go. And then image texture. Oh, image texture. New, and then just get a UV grid. Boop, boop. There we go. I'm gonna give this a texture coordinate. Oopsie. Oh wait, hang on. Oh gosh. Texture coordinate. And mapping. There we go. Gosh, I never remember any of these things. Boop, and then just make these more. Maybe that's too much. Give it some Freddy Fazbear aesthetics. There we go. Since this is not... It's gonna look a bit weird, so... I presume... Well, it's using Eevee, so it's kind of fine, but I'll give it some lights so there's a bit more, context. If you want your animations to look a bit better, just give them context and stuff. Well, it's just so I can see. You know what? Hang on, where is it? Untitled. I might do something about this. I feel like it's too, how do I do this? That would just make it white, which is not what I want. I want to, like... Gosh, how do I do this? Oh, strength, right? I just want to desaturate it a little bit. Maybe I should use black instead so it's darker. Maybe gray. Oops. Yeah, I just want it to be less painful on the eyes. I should have used like a different grid. There we go. There we go. That's a bit easier on the eyes. So if I go back here... and do that. You can see the camera movements just a tad bit better. Because with the HDRI, it's a bit hard to see it. As you can see the rotation, but you can't see like the movement. So okay, I'll explain. Hang on. See, as you can see when I move up the camera up and down. But if I don't show you that, look, this is the camera moving up and down. There's no difference. So that's what I'm trying to get here. Let me just see if there's too, like, visceral. Because, like, you're going to be crouching not that... I don't think you're going to be crouching that much. I haven't thought of any, like, game design aspects that's like, I want you to crouch. I hope why are you still in class? What country is still in... Does have school, right? What countries still have school right now? I actually don't know. Hang on, what? What countries still have school now? I'm genuinely curious. Bangladesh, Panama, Norway, Denmark, Israel, and most countries around resume in person. Wait, what? No, I'm not. What? What countries currently are in school term? In July. Fine. I'll in Juckly. Most of Europe, North America, and Asia. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm going into an Australian system, and their school term hasn't opened yet. They're still in school right now? Actually, probably most people are in school. It's just I've graduated. I'm so dumb. I thought it was still school break. I don't think it's school break for a lot of places, except I think in the UK. I have a UK friend. His university is on break for 4 months. So, you know, they have a big, thing. Anyway. Okay, I just need to animate the hand now, or the hand bone. There we go. Question is, how do I want to animate this? The heck? Oh, press the wrong button. Oh, I'm stupid. Hang on. Wait. This is in the wrong place. Pose clear all transforms. There we go. We hate transforms. We don't need those right now. That was an almost insane joke. Ooh, dodged a bullet there. Am I right, boys? Okay, I want to do something with this, how do I... What the heck? Oh, I'm not selected. There we go. Bye, Purita. Hello. Maybe he didn't pass his classes, so he had to take remedial classes, just like me. Oof. That sounds annoying to do. Not gonna lie. Oh, how do I fix that? Correct face attributes, right? Yes! I'm a genie! Oh, wait, that's still... Oh, no, that's working. This is like a bunch of obscure Blender knowledge you have to know to, like, do a bunch of these things. Not really, but, you know. It's not that obscure. It's kind of just normal knowledge. I don't know. I call it obscure because I didn't know about it for, like, many years. So I'm just calling it obscure because I'm stupid. Let me shrink this down just a bit more, maybe lower. Because I want, like, rays of light coming in. Faces. And I'm going to change the HDRI. World. Boop. Do I have other ones? No, I don't. Okay, I'll have to open a new one then. Downloads, EX, and R. There we go. Which one do I want? This one's a nice one, I think. Oh, it's a bit bright. Oh, I don't have ray tracing on, do I? So that's gonna cause a few problems. Oh, wait, no, hang on. So I want the lighting to go downwards. Let me turn on ray tracing to see if that helps. Boop. There we go. It just looks a bit nicer, that's all. Yeah, that's all that ray tracing does in Eevee. I want them on. I want the. There we go. That's in the right spot. Hang on. Yeah, I want the lights to be there, but I want them to be on the floor. So I want them pointing downwards, like that, and I want them elongated, kinda. I feel like it should be darker. I mean, it probably is. If I go to cycle, it's going to be really dark, but cycles can't really do... Wow! That's a big difference, isn't it? Hang on, let me select this one. I know this mesh is completely in the wrong way. Normals, flip, there we go. So if I can't really show you. Okay, there we go. If I use a, I know I'm not working on animations right now, but I want to get this area looking correct. Hang on, let me just move this down. Okay, it's just a bit shorter, and that's fine. But if I add a... What's it called? Oh, wait, I have to do it separately. A light probe, here we go. Wait, no. I have to use... Area? Volume. Right. It's just so I can bake the lights. I'm gonna be cooking here. Just watch. Okay. I need to shrink this down. I need the dots to line up correctly. So I need some of the dots to be outside as well. I need quite a high resolution. I want a decent resolution, so maybe like 8 by 8 by 8. And if I want interiors, usually like having some dots on the outside is always good. Oh my goodness, I don't think I need that many on the Z-axis. Maybe that's good. Oh wait. Boop. And that should be good. Please work. When I bake this, I beggeth you, please work. Bake light. Yes, look at that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, it worked. It worked. Hang on a minute. I want to select these lights as well. This rotation thing is not... Oh gosh. And I want a maybe a more powerful light. An area light maybe. If I have it on the roof, because I want like a ambient light all across. So let's make this nice and orange. Make it really powerful. Like 10,000. That might be too powerful. 2,000? Just some ambient light should be good. I wonder, with this object, if I turn the roughness up. No, make it shiny. That'd be pretty funny, just make everything shiny. Usually making things shiny isn't really a good idea, because, you know, it makes everything look a bit weird. Oh, that's metallic, whoops. Just one more thing. I do want... How do I do it again? Math. I need a math node. How do I do it again? Maths. Goodness me, that's bright. Brightness contrast? Ah, I think that's better. I just want it to be a tad brighter. Oh, goodness. What the heck? I can make things look really weird. Huh. Okay, that's our sample room. Not a very beautiful sample room, but it's fine. Okay, finally, let's work on the animation. No one wants to see that. Hello, I'm an hour late this time. Well, hello, game is looking good. This is not a game. Idiotic demon. I wish you never try Houdini with this mindset. And classes are online tomorrow because of rain. How's that? Oh, hello, MK4. Just a bunch of new people just joined, which is pretty cool. Hello, you skipped the boring part. I was playing around with this thing here. So, good on you. There we go. Okay, so this is the crouching animation, if you're wondering. And so I have to... I'm a bit scuffed about this. I'm just placing keyframes right now, so it's not gonna look that good right now. I think it's good to have a keyframe there, so another like downwards, but this time to the right. Need to get my left and right. I don't like that. I do not like it at all. It looks terrible. Let me find a new, hang on, yeah, but hang on. I'm listening to Portal 2 OST because I was... Oh my gosh, wait, there's another OST that I love. Ready or Not OST is so good. But I think this one's more like publicly likable. It's easy to like. I think the Ready or Not ones, they're very good in game, but listening to them by themselves is a bit, you know. I don't like that. The weird. I'm gonna go up again. It's a bit weird. I think because that's a bit too visceral. I think that's a bit better. Possibly. Yeah, I think those keyframes are much better. This motion blur, I feel like, is carrying so hard. I feel like just the subtle motion blur is so helpful. I'll turn it off, just so it's a bit fair, you know? I'm gonna turn it off. I forgot how to turn off motion blur. I think it's here. Is it camera or is it no, camera is depth of field. It's here. There we go. Look how worse that looks. It looks so much worse. Motion blur helps with the It's so subtle, but like, ugh, I love it. I can lower the shutter speed. Oh wait, no, that's more shutter speed. This is slower shutter speed. Dang it. I love motion blur so much. I'm like the only person on Earth who turns on motion blur in games. I might be the only person on Earth to do that. I know everyone keeps hating on motion blur, but I'm like, but you know, it's kind of nice. Maybe I'm not the only one. I don't know. Hello, Iman Hamoud. MK4, greetings here, sir. Hello. There's a few more people. So as you can see, just adding some more rotations in your animation, just a little fiddle it around. That's shakiness, because, you know, that's way too much though. You don't want too many keyframes, otherwise. Yeah, that's looking much better. You're just looking at... Yeah, it's looking a bit better. I love animating in 3D. Like seeing things come together much quicker is really fun. I think I'll move this bit like that. Oh wait, no, other way. Sorry, wrong way. I want to be slower and then more of a punch. Maybe not. Maybe not at all. Maybe I like the pace that it's at. Okay, and move this downwards a little bit like that. Okay. It's so weird because you got to coordinate the camera movement with the hand movement. So it's like, it's kind of weird. But it's fun. I like it. Blender motion blur isn't great in my opinion. I just don't like how it looks. It's not the best, I will admit. But like if you combine motion blur with what's it called? With depth of field, usually you can get some pretty good outcomes. Oh wow, that's slow. Yeah, I do know that I never use motion blur in my animations that I've done in Blender. I've never rendered with motion blur, except this one. This is the only thing that I probably rendered with motion blur. Because it's so broken. Like Blender motion blur is so broken. But when it's just really subtle, that's when it's nice. It's like ooh, gives it just a tiny bit of, you know. I think if I scroll here, that's what it looks like. That's Blender motion blur. It's not perfect, especially when you have these. I mean, if I zoom in and out, hang on. Oh, it's not broken all of a sudden. That's weird. But like when you like moving around like this, it's a bit. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty funny. Okay, hang on. Let me just set that back. There we go. That's a bit too much. Oh, we can change the number of steps. Oh, that's too many steps. What do I do? Like 5 steps. Will that look nice? Hang on. I don't know. But I personally, with FPS animations, I like playing around a little bit. Gosh, this song sounds like something from Neon White, but it's not. It's every time it comes on, I'm like, hang on, isn't this from Neon White? I feel like I should be rotating this just a teensy bit more. There we go. Oopsie, hang on. Oh, that's a bit too much. Whoopsie. I just span to the microphone. Whoopsie. Everything. I'm doing everything wrong. Ah! Help! There we go. And just do something like that. Very subtle movements. Ooh, I don't like that at all. I think, you know what? Just adding some slight wiggles. I think if I slow this first motion down just a teens. Yeah, I think that's looking a bit better. Let's go full screen. It's a bit laggy here for some reason. No. Why? It's like... Yeah, I was like, it's like 20 FPS instead of 24. Come on, you can do it, right? It does not like the motion blur, I think. I'll turn it off. Oh, is it... Did I turn on... Did I leave depth of field on? Crap. I didn't mean to do that. No, I turned it off. Must be. Dang it. Oh, ray tracing. That might help. As you can see, it looks really weird without ray tracing. It's serviceable. I think it works, but I'm not sure. It's probably fine. In fact, I can make this look even better or more like it if I do this. So you can't see this. So you only get this. I think I like it. Might turn back on ray tracing. I think if I turn off motion blur, I think that might help as well. Apparently not. Motion blur doesn't actually take that much GPU. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. What do I do 8 samples instead? Nope, doesn't help. Let's boost back up to 16. That's pretty good. I'm back again. It falls into uncanny valley for me for some reason. Looking lovely. Do you have a release window or a name for this game? I came up with a name a while ago, but I realized that it just doesn't sound that catchy. The whole name, like the placeholder name, is Lost Mag, so Lost Magazine, because that ties in with the gameplay element and the system for reloading, and how it will tie into, you know, it's going to be many causes for your stress, hopefully. That's kind of the fun. Anyway, I don't want that to be the name because it's a bit weird. Last Mag. It's like, okay. Also, it's like it was literally just a placeholder name. I haven't really thought of a name. Like I've always like something to do with light and shadow. Because I think you want to be in the darkness, but you also want to be in the light. So it's like, you know. I was like, I don't know, man. Does this game have lore? Yes, it does have lore. In fact, my A-level final project was kind of building the lore to this game that I'm making. It's kind of funny. My IGCSE project was... I'm not sure if I have... Oh, I do. Let me find it real quick. So it was basically the topic was structures, and I was like, oh, narrative structure. That's, you know, I kind of want to do comic books, right? So that was my idea, and I should be able to show this. Let me find it. Here it is. La da dee dee dee. Wee dee 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 doo. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's beautiful. This is a digital painting, by the way. So that's the protagonist, by the way. That's the protagonist. Heck yeah. This was just like a reference. Let me show this is like a physical painting I made. Look at that. That's the final thing. So this is real acrylic paints. I paint a bit better than this now, I think. But yeah, this took like 8 hours to paint. Anyway, so this is kind of the lore to the game scattered around. But plus like a bunch of random stuff. So, you know, fun stuff. Do I want to explain the lore? Maybe. From what I heard here, the main character doesn't like both light and dark, so you can't stay long in either. Yeah. So that's gonna be like part of the gameplay element, but that's gonna be like, I think that'll be after the alpha release. I think for the alpha release, which I'm hoping I can do it by the end of this year. I'm really hoping I can. Gosh, please. Please. I must be able to do it, right? I don't know. But either way, it's if I do that, it will just be very like all the essential gameplay elements. And then after that I can like in the beta, or I guess like early access. I guess it's beta first, isn't it? Alpha, beta, then early access. Or pre-release, depending on what you want to say. In Minecraft, it's snapshots, so, you know. In, like, the beta version, maybe I'll add, like, the light and the sound design and everything can be incorporated in. And then in the I only plan currently on the alpha version because I need it to be part of my portfolio for when I want it to be part of my portfolio for when I do game design in university. So that's why I intend for it to be done by the end of the year, because I actually do have a deadline for that. This jump at the end, I just don't like it. This is how most of my animations go. I always do something, like I actually had to redo the line art for my 2D animation that I'm working on right now. I just forgot how to do everything. Oh my gosh. No! Oh, I like that jump. It's so cartoony. Wait, why do I like that? That was kind of an accident, but I kind of like that a lot. That's so funny. I like it. What? I know it's gonna be a horror game, but like, come on. I can't reveal too much of the hand, because... Oopsie. Goodness me. I think that the verticalness, it's you know, it's swaying from side to side, but then suddenly it just perks up vertically, perfectly vertically. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's why it's a bit weird. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Still vertical. Why are you vertical? Stop being vertical. Oh, I don't think I actually pressed I. There we go. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? I should have to move. I probably have to fix both of these keyframes. Yeah. 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 That's a bit weird. What's happening there? Let me just get this keyframe right before I add the detail. Oh, also I do know there's a graph editor, but graph editor, you only mess with the graph editor at the very end. You do not want to mess with this right now, because it can make life a bit hard. So you just want to do that at the end. And I don't even plan on using it, because I'm confident enough in my own animation that I don't really need it. Oh, I see. We just move that ease in now. That one frame. I think that's good. Yeah. It is a bit slower because the ray tracing. I can turn that off. It's just gonna look a bit ugly, that's all. Oh no, it's dark. It's dank. Why is it gray? Hang on a minute. What? Fine. That's good enough. I'll put a light behind the character so I can actually like see what's happening. Hang on. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't have that on. That makes sense. I always forget to put that back on. 100 watts. 200 watts. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. You can see the shadow. I kind of want to move it to the sides so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, that's nice. I think I like that. It's a bit slow here, but it's because the screen's big. There, if I make the screen a bit smaller. The whole point was to see it in like full screen so you can kind of get an understanding of the feeling, but I think it's good. I made a cute little game once for a school game project, but the animation didn't play in the final game, but I think the teachers still did see the animation in the Google Drive I sent. Will this game be free in its alpha release? I would say yes, like, but maybe I might like have a Patreon version as well that's like released earlier. So maybe like I might release it early on Patreon for like a month or two, just because I do want to be able to get support, like financial support on the things that I'm doing, because you know it's hard doing things just for free. But definitely with like the beta version, like alpha will eventually be free, but I think like beta version, when I actually get all the systems in place, which might come like maybe a few years down, to be honest, that I don't think will be free. Obviously the final won't be free, but because I mean already I feel like I should be charging just for the animations, honestly. I shouldn't put myself on such a high standard though. But what I'm basically saying is that this won't be free. The final thing won't be free. Why does it have these funny little corners? That's kind of weird. Why are you doing... I mean, I just made like a white background. Ah! Let me just do that again. What? Why is it so... Dang. This is not a good... Hang on, let me... Ugh. EXR. Which one's a good one then? I like how I have an HDRI that says the sky's on fire. The sky is on fire! Okay, let's try this one. This one looks a bit more contrasty, so I can rotate it a little better. There we go. That's nice. What if I make this 3? Oh, solidify modifier. Oh, hang on. Let me separate this by selection and then put a solidifier on. Nope. That's solidify. There we go. Make this a bit more solid. Yeah, that will help the That's kind of cool. What if I do something cool? Hang on. Guys, what happens when I do something cool? As the kids... what? What? Why would you do that to me? Oh my gosh, fine, whatever. I thought the correct face attributes help with that, but I guess it doesn't? Whatever. It's fine. Is that cool? I don't know. I don't heckin' know. I was like, I kind of want to put a circle here. Also, I thought correct face... Oh, because I'm adding geometry. Gosh. That makes sense. Why are you... Oh, because I rotated the... I'm stupid. Yeah, that makes more sense. It makes so much more sense when I'm stupid. Just a random circle. You know what? That's not cool. I don't know why I said it was cool. I'm wrong about everything. Gosh dang it. Go away, circle. No one loves you. There we go. That's better. Unnamed newbie, hello. Jumpy, hello. Is this Unity or Unreal Engine? This is Blender. It's neither. It's Blender. This is the 3D animation software. Your voice is weirdly familiar and relaxing. I'm going crazy. That's a strange thing to say, but okay. Also, Rare Gotcha, you made a game? That's pretty cool. I know I read that out, but like, for some reason in my brain it didn't even process like, oh, you made a game. But yeah, that's really cool if you made a game. What was it about? Or was it like a Scratch game or something? Oh, Scratch, what a good time that was. My brother made an FPS game in Scratch. That was insane. Like not a like a maybe it wasn't first person. It was like a, you know, Duck Hunt? Is that what it's called? You're stationary, but you like shoot flying targets, like pigeons. Clay pigeons, sorry. I think this is good. This is a good animation for crouching. So imagine you're crouching in a little spooky vent. And you're just doing this. Mayonnaise, hello. I like how... No, this is not Unity. Oh yeah, the internet hasn't died yet, so thank goodness. Okay, on to the next animation. Let me just go back to this. Animatoire. So just to recap, I'll show you all the animations again because there's a bunch of new people. Here's the shoot animation, which I need to connect the right one. So this one. This is the shoot animation. That is not the shoot animation. The heck? Hang on. Oh, what? I thought I clicked that. And for some reason, you're not... The heck? No. What? Image sequence. Here we go. Whoa! Hang on a minute, look! Whoa, wait, what? It's so weird. Image sequence. These are supposed to be image sequence, except this one. This one's not supposed to be an image sequence. Oh, gosh dang it, hang on. Ugh! Image texture, open... find it again. Gosh dang it. Why are you doing this to me right now? I want to showcase all the animations I made, but of course you won't let me. Hang on. I can do it. I can find it. I can find it. I can find it, I promise. Animations. No. Oh, gosh. Gun sprites. There they are. No, not sprite sheets. That's for something else. Sprite sheets is for Unity, not for Blender. Gun. That doesn't seem right. Whatever. This one's for the idle animations or the walking animation. This one is the shooting animation, correct? Bang. Yes, it is. I love this song because like you can like click and like act like you're actually playing the game. Wow, guys, look, guys, I'm shooting stuff. Blender does not render these the 2D images very well. So if they're blurry for you, they're just blurry because Blender doesn't like rendering these. And like look at how like dotty that is. That's not actually what it's supposed to look like, by the way. It's just how Blender does things. Yeah, this is so satisfying to like just shoot stuff. So this is a shooting animation. I really like it. I think it's a tad slower than it should be. If I make it smaller like this, it has, you know, it gets a bit quicker. There we go. 24. It's supposed to be at 24 frames per second right now, so yeah. So yeah, that's the shooting animation. Sorry, that's really small. If it's big, you know, it just gets a bit slow, as you can see. This is why I need a new computer. Ha ha ha. Okay. And then the aiming animation was the second one I made. Holy, that is laggy. That is on a whole new level of lag. If I go to here, aim animation, boop. It's a very simple animation. Look at that. Looks nice, doesn't it? You're supposed to be looking at this one. Look at that. That's so cool. I don't know why. I just like adding tiny little wobbles to aim animations. I need an aim idle animation if I'm correct. Yeah, I need to make an aim idle animation. Ugh! So boring. As all things should be done, gun. Oh, and it was pixel. It was a simple math game, but I made the last level a giant squid boss game. Where you have to answer the right number in a sequence. Our lesson was sequences. So yeah, you made a game for math class? For maths class? What is your school and where can I send my kids there? Holy crap, what? I graduate, so don't send me there, but like, what teacher makes you make a game for maths class? Dang. That's the coolest school I've ever heard of. But yeah, this is the aim animation. I don't know, it's very satisfying to watch. Maybe it's just me as well, but like, you know. It might just be me to be 100% honest. But it looks 3D. It's not 3D. It's just 2D animation. Gosh dang it. I feel like I outdone myself with this animation. Dang, I love this one so much. It's my favorite one. My favorite. Okay, good. Everyone's saying it's satisfying. Oh, I did the jump animation as well. This one needs to have the, hang on. This one technically not really. Hang on. This one needs to have the, oh my gosh. Here we go. This one just needs the... Oh, I forgot the alpha. Boom. There we go. Why is it that... What? Everything's out of order for some... Why is that... Oh, I see. No, this is not an image sequence, for goodness sake! Oh my gosh. You stupid piece of crap. Why are you an image Oh, because they have the same name. Oh my gosh. Why are you so stupid, Blender? They are clearly two separate things. Why do you want to be... Fine, you know what? I already showed off... Hang on, this is bugging me. This is really annoying. This is actually so annoying. Hang on. Let me just do this. Okay, this is an image sequence. Correct. This is the image sequence, okay? That's not... Heck, gosh dang it. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Gosh. I need to make a copy of that thing. Clip Studio Paint. Not time lapses. Why did I click time lapse? What the heck are you doing? Gun sprites. Sequence shoot. Shoot. I'm just gonna copy this. Lay copy. I'm just gonna put here. Paste. Call it gun idle. Gun underscore idle. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You piece of crap. You dinkleberry. You absolute McDuff. Clip Studio Paint. Artworks. I hate that I have to do this 10,000 times. Gun sprites. I will just put this here. There we go. Gunidle.png. Thank you. Base color. Alpha. Alpha. And surface. There we go. Good. This is supposedly the jump animation. It doesn't really make sense in this context, does it? Not really. It looks a bit strange without, you know, you actually jumping. But just imagine that you're yumping. Oh. Yump. Jump. Oh no, I didn't realize that broke that as well. Oh. Oh crap, that's parented wrong. Hang on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't. Control P? Oh gosh. No, why? 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 Oh no, why is that doing that? No, 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 that's wrong. Hang on. Oh no. What the heck? Hang on a minute. Why are you doing that? Hang on. Wait. This is what I mean. Parenting in... constraints. There we go. That's a better word. Constraints in Blender is so weird. Look at that. I know why it's happening, because it's doubly connected. So this bone... Sorry, this PNG is connected to... This won't happen in Unity, by the way. It's just annoying that it's happening here. So this... Hang on, if I get rid of that... Oh, now it doesn't even work. Gosh dang it. Why? How do I explain it? So this bone is connected to this root bone here, basically. But guess what is also connected to this root bone? This is connected to this root bone here. This PNG is also connected to this bone here. So basically, when I move it forward, let's say I move it forward in the y-axis by 1 unit, since it's connected to this and it's connected to this, it is being transformed twice, which is really annoying. It's really annoying. Oh no! I'll figure a way how to fix it. I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way. I will hecking figure out a way, or else I'm gonna murder you. Okay, if I add this to a vertex group... yes, I need to add this to a vertex group, call this gun. Please don't break all my animations, that's all I beg of you. Just don't do... That's the one thing I don't want you to do. You stupid dingus, but I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do. Where's the constraint? Here it is. Get rid of the constraints. Go to frame 1. Go to this, please, can I select? Thank you. No, that's... Oh my gosh. Just select the bone. It's right in front of you. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Boop, bam. There we go. Control P. With empty groups. Okay. Finally. Now with this, if I go to vertexes, I can click on hand animator. And then, no wait, I gotta go to here and then assign these vertices to the hand animator. Now, hey, it's working. And not only that, but dingus, please let me. Not only that, look at this. It's working. Hey, I fixed it. I fixed it in Blender. That wouldn't have affected anything in Unity, by the way. But I fixed it. I did it. Hello. There's a mod. Oh yeah, he's a kind of a joke mod. he was like, I will become mod, and I put on a poll, was like, hey, should this guy be mod? And I forgot to unmod him. Like, he was only supposed to be mod for one stream, but I just... Like, he'll stop being a mod as soon as he does something stupid, or I actually find a proper mod, but like, you know. Oh wait, so if I want to, it's hard to animate, you know, but like, it looks a bit better when he's actually moving upwards, right? It's hard to do this. Doink. Doink. He's jumping so high. Something like this. Maybe it's a bit too visceral. You know what? Yeah, just looking at that, because that's similar what's the motions in what the motion will be in Unity. There we go. I think it's just a tad too visceral. Yeah, the camera should be moved just a tiny bit less. Again, the motion blur is carrying. I feel like, oh my gosh. Hang on a minute. How do I do that? Like that? Oh, that's ugly. I want to hide this. But then that looks a bit goofy, doesn't it? Whoopsie. I wish I can... I think there is a way, but I wish I could hide this in just this viewport alone. I don't know how to do that, so you're just gonna watch me struggle, I guess. That I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not. I used Blender for a long time. Probably over 2019 was probably when I started using Blender. So not that long ago, but you know, practically yesterday. I'll just make this a little less visceral. I think I actually knew that when I first made this animation. Yeah, it's just a tad bit too much. Oh, gosh dang it, hang on. I just want to move this bone a bit upwards. I think that's a bit better. I mean, I can just do like a little test run by jumping him like this. I guess technically I need a land animation as well, don't I? I think I do. Oh, just thinking like in Unity, the amount of just... It's okay. It's cute seeing the mini white limbless Enderman jumping. Praise out mod. No. Greatest mod of all time. Technically, yeah. He is the greatest mod of all time because... I mean, greatest epicness at peak mod. I don't know about anyone else. Probably not. But definitely the only and greatest... The one and only. He's the worst and he's the best mod that my channel has ever had, so... His job is literally to do nothing, by the way. White Enderman with green eyes. He does not have green eyes. He's faceless. Also, I like how everyone calls him an Enderman. Like, he's just 2 blocks. There's not even an Enderman. Just 2 blocks. It's placeholder, guys. This character will be featured in the alpha version. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Okay, anyway, time to move on to... Well, I just did the shoot, aim, crouch. Oh, I guess I should show the crouch animation as well. So, like, just imagine that you're crouching. Oh, my gosh. Just imagine that you're, like, on the floor. Oh, not that much on the floor. What the heck? Oh, yeah, don't worry about that in, you know, like, just imagine that you're crouching. Oh, my god. You're crouching around, you know? Oh, that's such a cool way to like simulate what it's gonna be like in game. There is a Blender add-on, but it costs money. And also my music stopped because hacking YouTube was like, video pause, continue watching. I don't remember saying no. You know. Hacking YouTube. So stupid sometimes. YouTube is dumb. That's why he's a limbless Enderman. Endermen have their heads attached their... I don't remember what Endermen look like. Also, what? Schrodinger's moderator. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. He said you'll be mod until you do something bad. He's the best mod, so he's fine. He's the best and worst, okay? Remember that. He has no one to compare to, so technically he's the best and the worst mod. Because there's no one to compare to. I hate that I can watch these animations forever. It's annoying. But anyway, we got the idle anime... Did I do the... I think I actually did the idle animation just off stream because it's literally just... Oh, it's 25 frames. I have to change that. Hang on. 25 here. Look at that, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, guys. Look at this. Oh. Look at this idle animation. This is called... Oh, man, it's beautiful. Just nothing happens. gonna add like tiny little rotations to it. It's too much downward motion. Huh. No, I just want it down and up. Literally just down and up motion. That's all you need. That's how 25. So this is like as close to center as you can get. Gosh dang it. That's a bit too much. Gosh, idle animations are so boring, but like you gotta make them perfect. I think I added a tiny bit of rotation to it. Now I'm just noticing that this is way too hard. It's just too much. It's just a tad bit too much. I know it's a bit fast, but I don't... you know what? Screw it. Make this 30 frames, and then do that. And then make that 15. It's just easier that way. Just add a bit of side rotation. Just like the teeniest of amounts, because you don't want people to get motion sick. I don't want people to get motion sick. It make you do 360 no scopes while you're sitting still. Imagine if that's like an Easter egg. Like if you stay idle for too long, you just do a 360 with your head. Probably won't add that, just because I think there will be a chance. I mean, people are idle in games like all the time, so like the answer will definitely be no. It's like a 1 in a million occurrence. Okay, nice. I mean, everything must have the attention to detail. Otherwise, if one animation just feels wrong, that's why you gotta watch it like over and over. Like, if you can spot something, like your animations will be put on display to thousands of people. So guess what? You have to watch it thousands of times. So you almost get not a unique experience every time, but a different experience each time. Or you try to look out at different areas, because, you know, when you're playtesting, you're gonna notice these things. And that's what I'm scared about. Darn playtesters. Also, like, changing an animation is like the worst thing you can do. It's like, hey, can you change this part of an animation? I'm like, do you realize how long that would take? Do you realize how much time that will take? The answer is yes, probably, maybe. I don't know. Too much motion. I am rotating like 0.001 of a degree. It can smooth just the motion out just by spreading out these keyframes a little bit. Oh, but what that does inadvertently is destroy the timing of it. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I must not change that too much. I'm like spending so much time just on this idle animation. Everything must be perfect. Everything. Very, very interesting. Epicness, epic peak zombie, epic peak. Epic peak. Cheese water is bad now. What the heck? No, he didn't do anything. What are you talking about? He didn't do anything. What did he do? Her epicness, epic peak villager. Oh, that's odd. I feel like I should move this back a little bit. I feel like that's more natural. I don't know. Am I stupid? That looks just a teensy bit more natural. Yeah, I think that's better. You probably don't even notice. It's totally useless. You guys won't even see it, but I do. I do see it. And guess what? I'm the playtester. I'm literally the only playtester right now. So, I mean, there's no game to play. So, I'm the quality assurance manager. Is this my attempt at a run? And what the heck is this? I think I deleted some keyframes because clearly that looks terrible. I would never accept this. Goodness me, this looks terrible. Hang on. Rendered, camera. I knew it. It's in the wrong spot. Oh, 25. Hang on. Is that 25 frames? Wow, look at that animation. It's something. Why is this at 30? What? How is half the animation at 30 for like it's 30 frames long, but the other is 25? I don't know. I mean, I'm getting rid of all of it anyways, so like it doesn't hecking matter. Go away. Okay, there we go. Let me just do this. Let me go to pose, clear transforms all. Boop. There we go. Nice. On to the run animation. Oh, I should do the walk animation first. Nah, I do the run animation. Why not? So it's going to be very similar to the crouch animation, just a bit faster, more visceral and spooky. Spooky? What? What am I saying? I think this is really good. This is a really good animation base right now. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely nothing's happening. And it's only going to go downhill from here. So with running. Ugh, these super big movement things. Ugh. Oh gosh, what the heck? Keyframes! I should just go out like this. So like ba 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 ba. I'm thinking of the beat of the stepping, so I can make sure that everything is good. So, oh, wait, hang on. There's something I did where it's like I moved it this way, I put it back into the center, and then I moved it back this way. Yeah, that's probably a smarter thing to do. It looks a bit dumb, but that's because I'm not considering these. That should be out here. But that... It stays there for a bit, so I might... Uh-huh. I don't like... This is what the animation first looks like, and you have to somehow add enough detail in the future that it's like, oh yeah, that looks good animation. But all of my animations look like this when they start off. It's so goofy. I mean, this is pretty good. I like the rhythm of it. Okay, I think that's good. Timing's just a tiny bit off. Maybe... Oh wait, no, I need that to be closer. It looks like he's got a limp. Hang on. Oh man, this bit here is really annoying because I gotta reset the thing. Nope. I like the rhythm. Completely changes the rhythm. Doesn't like it. Wonders why. It's just like this lingers on a bit. I think that's a bit better. Anyway, I want it to be more visceral, so all we gotta do is just add some rotation. Heck yeah. Let's add some subtle rotation. If you're wondering, I'm actually not looking at this. I'm looking here and here. I'm looking everywhere but where most people would be looking. I guess most people would be looking in the middle, but I always, when I'm making animations, especially when I'm working with cameras, I always look at the edges, because that's really important. If the edges look weird in any way, I mean, they're the most exaggerated movement, and it's like, okay, if that looks weird, then I know that something's not right. And then I can slowly work my eyesight in, and I'm like, okay. That's why I do this last, because it doesn't really matter. It will only look good if the camera movement is good. So that's another tip if you're ever wondering to do this. I just imagine... What the heck? I just imagine Black Apple like fan art for this because of light and dark, and I can't get it out. What does that even mean? Dark. This crying emoji. It's found so funny for no reason. It is funny, isn't it? Chris, where the hashtag are we? That's the most Roblox thing I've ever seen that. What did I just say? That's the most Roblox thing that I've ever seen that. That's not English. I was gonna say that's the most Roblox thing I've seen. There we go. Okay, now we can add some animation. Now we can add some proper good stuff to it, so... Too much. So each step should have like an impact. So like, right? To create a step, you need wobble. Yeah. That's way too much, but we can subsidize that a little bit just by moving things around. Still a bit too much. Yeah, it does look a bit weird right now, but if we just change some things around, you know, it's just tweaking and playing with things and... Again, I don't want it to be too wavy, because that can cause motion sickness for a lot of people, and I do realize that. But I do want it to be visceral, so it does look like you're running. So sometimes it's less to do with the camera and more to do with the hand, but I'm like, ugh. Kind of conflicting messages here. It's like, don't work on the hand yet. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make this just a teeny bit less crazy. What the heck is happening there? Oh. Okay, it just needs to be less crazy. Just looks a tad weird. Maybe less side-to-side movement, just more up and down. Because that might displace the camera a little bit. Not displace the camera, but the... what word am I thinking? Alright. The aim. So if someone's running... I mean, I want it to be so that you only run in dire situations. I don't want you to be able to aim and run. Like... That's the whole point. Like, the running in this game is not Call of Duty running. It's running away in absolute fear running. So I want it to be a little chaotic when you run. That's kind of the point of this animation. So I don't want it to be too smooth. Hang on, let me just reference something. Boop. Backup, Blender. No, not Blender. OBS. This folder, maybe. Possibly, maybe. Perhaps. By any chance, by spaghettis. By the spaghetti lore of thermo spaghetti. Is it? Where is it? Hang on. Oh gosh, I don't even know where it is anymore. Maybe it's in drawing, because I know I accidentally saved some things in here. What is that? Oh, guys! I found some lost gems. It's What is Christmas Part 3?
Now that I've got you
Oh gosh, that's gonna be so loud. Hang on.
captured, I can force.
Why is that still so loud? I don't think I've shown this to anyone.
Now that I've got you captured, I can force you to make better animations for me.
Brilliant
now that I've
anime.
got you captured, I can force you to make better animations for me.
Oh, that's brilliant. Good old days. Anyway, I'm trying to find something else right now. Gosh dang. Oh my gosh, is that what I think it is? Wow. It's when I was playing with Wiggle Bones. See, guys, I can play with Wiggle Bones. Look at the hair, it's funny. I was making this low poly model, so that was really fun. Wiggle animation, yay! Wait, what? No, Wiggle Bones. There we go. Wiggle Bones. Holy crap, new media, boom. Do I ever run in this? I feel like this is the old one. Oh my gosh. This is the new one! Did I close the right one? Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. I don't think I did the right thing. This is the new one. Where I added crouching. Look at this. And this is running. Oh, I run for like a split second? Oh no, there we go. So, I guess that was... It's like a split second. I feel like I should have showcased it a bit more there. As you can see, the aim animation has changed just a little bit. It looks a bit better now, I think. So, everything's so violent. Like, it's like all the thrashing of the camera, which is purposeful. But I think it's just... Oh, man, he only runs for like a split second. Why did I... Oh, wait, no. I run a bit more. Hang on. The crawling animation is like showcased like around here. So I think it's just a bit too weird. Oh, when you aim, it disables the animation because that's a separate animation state. But yeah. I forgot about that. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Also, rare gacha, YouTube pay me $200, then you can leave M. Fee required. I hate the emojis in chat. Oh gosh. Don't worry, welcome to heckin' my Epicness at Peaks chat. Everyone is hecking weird. Oh gosh, what the heck? I actually broke my animation, I think. Whoopsie. At least starting an animation is so, like, not that bad in Blender. It's like, oh, well. Well, at least starting these animations isn't that bad. At least I don't think so. It's not that bad, because it's like, it's just a bunch of keyframes. too much rotational energy. I feel like that should be later. Oh, man. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Should this animation be shorter? Because it is a run animation. Oh, wait, hang on. That might have solved it. It just lingers on that second one a bit longer. I feel like it should be like 24 frames. Oops, hang on. Let me do this properly. Boop, there we go. 23 frames? 23 is a good number. Nah, 24. 24, I think, works better. I think because the first step is so, like, pronounced. That's a bit weird. One, two. Move this over. Interesting. Gosh, it completely changes everything. Shows you the importance of timing. What the heck? What? Hang on a minute. What are people saying? You're the only one encouraging with that. Oh, hey, mod. Everyone will use them from now on. He's doing his inner villager again. No, I'm just... When I go, it's just immediately villager mode. That's fair. I think I like that. I think I'm happy. I think I can move on to the hands now. Okay. Oh, by the way, the hands are gonna look funny here because, let's say when I move closer to the ground or into a wall, it's gonna clip in. But in Unity, you can have it render completely separately from everything else. So you can make it render in front of everything. And it also not be affected by, like, light. Actually, no, I think it is affected by light, if I remember correctly. It's just rendered in front of everything, so it doesn't get clipped in like this. I don't know how to do that in Blender. So you're just going to have to deal... Well, I mean, it's like not like I'm going to do anything. But also, like, run! Looks a bit strange, doesn't it? Oops. Kind of looks like he's galloping. But we'll see. Maybe when we do this. Also, this is going to be the last animation I do tonight, so sorry about that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the state. So what you can do is, in Unity, the animation controller, you can have transitions between animations. So what I can actually do is I can have this animation just be in a lower position like this, and have that be the default position for this animation. So like that, and it will transition to this position by literally moving the bone. So in Unity, what it will do is when you go from walking to running, it will just slowly push this bone down like this, and then go into this state. So that's really nice about Unity, is you don't have to do these. You don't have to do a transition animation for like walking to running, running to walking. It'll do that automatically, which is good. So think about that when you're also making the animations as well, because it's a thing to think about, but I feel like it does take just a bit of... What I'm gonna do is just, you know, like, oh wait, oh, I forgot I don't need to do that. I can just copy and paste this thing, hey. Something like that. Looks terrible right now, but that's fine. It's just a general motion. That looks goofy. Oh man, that now it looks like he's literally prancing. That is so funny. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. It should be left, right, left, right. I think that gives a more clear indication of how he's moving. So let's start on the left. So left, middle, right. Oh wait, this is flipped. There we go. Oh gosh, this stupid thing again. Ugh. Why? I hate when the cycles, they're so annoying. I think there should be some sort of break, or maybe like more impact. So step, and then should be going like down basically, because you're stomping the ground. Oh gosh, that looks so bad. Oopsie. Oh yeah, I forgot I can rotate. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Ugh. Self-deprecation mode activated. Okay. Move this bit back because that looks a bit silly. That looks a bit too cartoony, I think. There's some weird charm about moving just a 2D object in 3D space. That's why it's probably done so often. Nope. I can even move like the thing closer and further from the camera, so like this one could be far from the camera. And it can get closer and closer to the camera. And like the second step, let's say he moves all the way in close to the camera. Like that. And then that'll give a bit more dynamicism to it. Obviously, it's not gonna look like that. You know. Fun stuff. Your curtains are really nice. Where'd you get them? No, your curtains are really nice? What is happening? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I think they're 25 years old, these curtains. Man. It's so funny how in lore, like well, on my streams, I'm semi in lore. It's like sometimes I'm like, no, yeah, I'm in my basement. What are you talking about? I'm in this like, what's it called? Gosh dang it, I forgot what it's called. I'm in the mental prisons. What they call mental asylum. I'm in a padded room. Yeah, there we go. I'm in my padded room in my basement. Obviously. I'm locked here forever. That's like the lore. If I was going to be lore accurate, that's what I'll say. But yeah, I do have an outside. I do have curtains. Maybe they're fake curtains to a fake outside. Oh my gosh, that just reminds me of something so big boy. Hang on a second. Distraction mode activated. Hang on. Hang on. You get to look at a blue person right now. It's in Blender, isn't it? Blender, boom. Oh gosh. Channel trailer? Was it my channel trailer? No, it's not. Oh gosh. 4 animations. What? Oh no, that's not it. Is it kind of trailer? No, it's not that either. Challenges. Nope. Clip Studio references. Nope. Oh no, where is it? Where is it? Animation test? No. Architecture? No. Background? Nope. Oh, guys, I will find it. I promise, I will find it. The king. Topology tests. Home. Jiggle physics. Rubik's cube. Those are some tests. Yep, okay. Satisfy test? Oh no, that's not it. Me sipping cup. New game. Matcha. Oh no, that has nothing to do with it. What would it be? What would it actually be? For animation. No, that's... Oh no. Oh guys, hang on. You know what? Screw whatever I was gonna show you. So there are these guys who wanted me to texture some things for them. I'll show you what they gave me. Hang on, let it load. So, okay, there are these people who are working on a game, just like one or two people. Or maybe it was like a small group, but they invited me. I don't remember how I found them. But look at the model they gave me. If you know modeling, you know that this is absolutely horrible. One, they gave me a triangulated model. Great. But also, like, what is that? Why is everything separated? Look at that! What is this? What is this? What is this? Look at all these random lines everywhere. What is that? Why is this cylinder got this? What is this? What? Huh? What is this supposed to be? Oh gosh. And then that. What? And what's funny, these bullets aren't triangulated. Look, they look fine. Oh, I guess they're... Hang on a minute. They didn't. Oh my gosh, they did. Oh my gosh. So, oh man. Yeah, there are multiple pieces as well. What is this? That's not triangular. Why is this not triangular? What? Why is it inside the model? Shouldn't it be like here? Gosh. You know, when they gave me the model, I opened it. And I was like, okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. You know, that looks fine. And then I opened and I did that, and I was like, what? What is this? What is this? How? What is that? They're intersecting. I don't know what's happening. What is that? I was like, look, this is the work I did. This is all I did. I added these loop cuts. Sorry, not these mark. But like, and then I discovered things like this. What is this vertice doing in here? Wait. Hang on a minute. Oh my god. How did I forget that? I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. And of course, I think... No, wait. Hang on. I was wrong. I thought the trigger guard was completely separate. Although, hang on a minute. Hang on a gosh darn second. It was, right? It is! Look! They didn't even connect the trigger guard! This is supposed to be connect... Like, why? Why? Hang on. Oh my... No. Oh my god. Hang on. Let me hide... Oh, hang on. No, that's not their fault. There we go. What is that? Dude, why is there just... Oh, wait, I think that was my fault. No, it wasn't! Oh, no, it is. It is my fault. Okay. But, like, oh my gosh, why is it not connected there? What are these? Oh, look at that cylinder. Hang on, look at that cylinder. Oh my... What is... Why... Whoopsie. Even my computer doesn't like this. What is this? What is this extra thing here? Why is this here? Why is it not a circle? What? Hang on, I just realized it's not a circle. Oh my gosh. It's not even a circle. What is this shape? It's an oval. Why? It's a what? Oh my gosh. Making a model in 30 seconds. I feel like I can make a model better than this in like a minute. Like, you start off with this, you know, heckin'... Oh gosh, hang on. You know what? Hang on. Wait. No. Let me select all of these and move it out the way. I want to try in something. You always should start with quads, I think. But like, the cylinder... Is that what it's called, actually? Like, I know you can do, like, circles and stuff, but, like, I feel like you should have done, like, started with a hexagon. What's the button again? Shift... Y. There we go. Like, you could have done something like that. You know, you keep your quads nice, like that, right? And they did... Oh, they had this, the... Yeah, they had the circles. They booleaned it. Why did you boolean it? I guess that's hard to do, but like I would personally like do something like this and then use like circle tool. Oops, hang on. Boom. Like that would be how I would do it for each face, I guess. Hang on, let me get rid of the these loop cuts, and what I can do here is I can do this. Actually, yes, inset the faces normally, like that, and then do one more, like, no, because I don't want to add too much geometry just yet. Okay, and then here I can probably, oops, yeah, insert the faces, individual. There we go. Oopsie. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up. Shift S, right? Nope. Alt S? Is that the right one? Oh no, it's not. I forgot how to do it. How do I how do I do it again? Oh, I remember. Individual. Right? Yes! I was right. Okay. See, I haven't modeled things in a while. There we go. And then now, if I do this... loop tools, circle. Loop tools, circle. Loop tools, circle. And loop tools, circle. Boom. I'm just gonna do the cylinder because I realize that's probably the hardest part to do. Oh, wait, they had all the way through, didn't they? Yeah, oh, YouTube. Gosh dang it, YouTube. Why would you stop the... Yes, I am watching. Thank you. Okay, since they did it all the way through, Actually, wait, no, that's fine. This is fine. Because what I can just do is do something really cheeky. Boop. And then just extendo it. There we go. Boom. Hang on. Let me select everything and make it the same size. There we go. Okay, nice. Hang on. Okay, now we have everything in place, and all we gotta do is just select all of these circles. I can just do this. What am I doing? Individual things. Blech. Lame. I don't think this guy spent 30 seconds. I think he spent a long time on that. Just select all these edges, and then what I can do is I can bridge edge... Not what I was expecting. Bridge edge loops? Hang on. Closed loop. Loop pairs. There we go. I remember how to blender. And then there we go. You have a perfectly serviceable model that has quads everywhere. I don't know how many they had. They probably had 6, didn't they? But again, this is very tileable. I think you could do this with more. My one works with 4, but I'm pretty sure you can do it with more, obviously. I don't think it's just on its own. So... Oops. Oh, that's what Alt S is for. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, I feel like they could have done something like this. I don't know why they didn't. You can't just give me a model and expect me to know what to do with it when it's completely broken. Okay, hey, can you texture this? Oh, sure. What does the model look like? It looks like garbage. And then what I can do... I can even make like a cool pattern on it if I turn that off. There we go. Let me just try that again. Hang on. Boop. Inset this, copy this inset, and then just do that for every single thing. I don't know how to do this for every single, like... I don't know what to call it, but like, you know. I wish there was an easier or quicker way to do it. There probably is. I just don't know how to do it. See, even I still don't know everything in Blender, and I could probably do this. Again, you should spend, you know, time, you know, just trying to model, not just make something absolute garbo. Oh, and then you want to do median point? There we go. Now you have like a cool design on it. There we go. Very simple. It's pretty simple, really. In fact, I can make this look even better if I just do this. Add some bevels to it. There we go. Look at that. Very simple low poly model. And you have a very beautiful looking revolver cylinder. That's all I'm probably going to do for right now, but you know. There we go. Ah, man, this was like, as soon as I saw this, and they were like, hey, could you texture? Because you like texturing, right? I'm like, yeah, I do textures. I saw this, and I was like, I'm going to quietly disappear now. But, you know, fun stuff. This was a good time. Anyway, oopsie, that just shows my background, which is fine, I guess. It's just this. It's like, I just go to my background. It's the exact same. I can actually show you my current gun that I'm working on. Let me find it. Because I think it's pretty good. It's actually, I'm actually quite happy with the gun that I'm making right now. Where is it? I don't know where I put it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it, guys. Guys, I don't know where I put it. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Where did I put it? Dang it. Blender. Gun October Glock base. I don't even know where I put it anymore, guys. I'm screwed. Why did I say guys? Oh, no. That looks terrible. Oh, my gosh. Where did I put it? What the heck? I swear, I made a Glock. I made a gun. Where did it go? Tests. No. Withered roses? Nope. Shimakawa? Nope. For finding? Nope. Cube? No, it's not there either. Where is everything? Oh, wait a minute. No, wait, hang on. Oh my gosh, I don't remember where I put it. Why don't I never remember where I put these things? I need to name my things. Oh, 4 animations. No, Clip Studio references, right? Clip Studio refs. Oh my god, where did I put it? Glock17.blend. Thank you. This is like the 50th Glock17.blend I have on my computer. I have so many Glocks on my computer. It's so goofy. Hang on. My computer is totally not going to crash. Please don't crash. You crashed once today. I don't want you to crash anymore. My side is hurting because I think my body's telling me to sleep. It's fine. Who needs to sleep when you are awake? Finally, I crashed my computer, boys. Oh, no. Now, it just takes a while to load, right? Because this is a model that's good. I should have closed the other thing before opening the thing, because I have so many Blender files open right now. Oh no. Ah, screwed up. I screwed up. No. Oh, wait, never mind. Hang on. I didn't quite screw up yet. Not yet. It's not, I can show you what's happening. It's pretty base, actually. Oh, there we go. There we go. And it crashed. No! Open again, you darn it. I fixed the Sembloxer problem. Oopsie. Oopsie. Okay, is it opened? It's opened. Thank you. It's not opened. The subdivision is on 0. Hanging. Okay, so that was the... Yeah, it's the boring version. Man, can you... Thank you. Okay, so this is my Glock. Pretty good looking, I think. I'm using procedural texture, so that's why it has no detail on it currently. Let me hide this. So this might be the best gun I've modeled. As you can see, it looks pretty darn good. It took maybe like 3 to 4 hours to model this. This part is always the hardest part to model. This thing, the ejection port. There we go. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty fine. It's okay to model. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. It's just the textures. Ugh, textures are so boring. So yeah, I really like this gun. It's a fun gun. Increase the opacity. I just like looking at plain models. Like, look at that. Ugh, I love it when it's just textureless. It's so much nicer when it's textureless. It's got some extra oomph to it. Ooh, is that cell shaded? That's kind of cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Bit goofy, but kind of cool. I can actually give it some... no, I'm too lazy. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Oh, I don't have the other thing open. There we go. Back to running animation. Heck yeah. Heather, there's a free one, or I think 99 USD. What are you doing? How much is Clip Studio Paint? Heather Martin says... how much is... There, I would just go for the perpetual license. No, is that the right word? Basically, the one-time purchase license. It's way more expensive, trust me. But if you're planning on drawing, if you are an artist and you want to be able, like, you know that you're going to use it a lot. It is $200, but it's one-time purchase. So it's like you never have to think about it ever again. It's an investment, you know? But if you want to do the subscription version, I just don't like subscriptions. I think they're scummy in every way imaginable. Because, like, you know, Clip Studio Paint updates every once in a while, but it's like... If I understand Netflix subscriptions, because you're always, like, getting new content, that to me makes sense. With other things, like a drawing program, it's like... What? Why? I should just own software, right? It's like, how do I know if I'm going to use this? Once if it's like a month where I don't use the program, like I'm going on vacation, I'm still paying for it. It's like, why am I paying for this thing I'm not even using right now? Yeah, it's stupid. And if you want to cancel like an Adobe subscription, you have to pay. It's like, what? Wow, I come back to this animation. It looks absolutely garbage. What the heck? Don't tell me the other ones look like garbage as well. No, the other ones look good. I mean, I've watched them like thousands of times. It's just this one. No. Jump. What? Run. There we go. Odd. Why does it look like Garbo? Things are just looking like Garbo today. Wait, no. I'm not gonna delete that yet. I need to work with this first. Actually, let me let me just get the keyframes back. Oh, it's because the second thing. Way too close to the camera. Probably. Probably. Hang on. So weird that there's a pause there. Maybe have that closer. Have this like... Have this about here. Have that closer here. Maybe don't have that so close to the camera. That looks a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? I can have it come closer to the camera, but I just... Are you from Phil? I still want to... Oh my gosh, guys. Is it still... Oh, good. Sorry. Okay, good. I thought my, We'll be right back, thing was still on. Le Goofy Bee. Boop. I thought that was still on because my stream playback is still showing that. But it's a bit delayed. I don't know why my stream playback is so delayed all the time. It's so annoying. Anyway. Sometimes it's like 15 minutes. What the heck? I feel like my brain's not working out. Okay, maybe I don't want to click. Because I do want it close to the camera just to give it some dynamicism. Oops. Okay, let me redo this. It's annoying when it happens. It's always annoying. Wait, 24 frames? If there's a... Yeah, 24, so 12 would be the midpoint. Why? What? Why is that so weird? This just looks so goofy. Why? It's like a weird pause. Hang on. Why? Maybe I should... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Da, 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 da. I mean, obviously, this is gonna look bad if it's because you don't run like that. Obviously, I think camera movement is fine. I think it's a bit too visceral on the first, on that one, just a teeny bit too visceral. Violent, I don't know, too jerky on the first one. Okay, I think that's a bit better. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look that great, but like, you know. Maybe with these ones, it just should be closer to the camera, like that. Okay. Nonsense comment, I just wanted to say something. What is happening? I still haven't finished a card, so I feel like I might skip this year's art fight. I did art fight 1 year for 1 year, and I was like, it's kind of boring. Can't be bothered. It's like, it's basically just a bunch of art trades. But I mean, once you're really busy, or if you don't earn money from like your art, usually I feel like there's no point in doing it if you're around my age where you're gonna be independent soon, right? So it's like, I mean, it's a good way to get your name out there if it works. That's the thing. It's like sometimes people like me who don't really like doing art for a community, I do not like fan art, meaning I don't like making fan art for like things in big communities, even though I know it would work. In fact, one of my Instagram posts is for Tintin, because I like Tintin. And I just like touched up some pages. I like redid the background for some of Tintin's comic book panels, and that got like the most likes I've ever gotten on a Instagram post. And if I was, if I was smart, or if I wanted to profit off of Instagram, I guess I would continue to do, like, maybe I go to different comic books where I just touch up the style a little bit, and that would probably get me a lot more viewers. But it's not what I do. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, I do animations, like original animations. And if I want people to... Sorry, I'm playing with a fan. Hang on. If I want people to stay and like my content, I gotta be able to capture a market that actually likes what I do. And that is animations and what I'm doing here. So that's, like, for example, I know someone who did a animation for I think it was like... It was for a community, and they got like 1 million views, right? But then as soon as they did something for themselves, it got like 1,000 views, 800. Like, seriously. And I'm like, I don't want to fall into that trap. Yes, my animation tutorial, people come to my channel mostly from my tutorial. YouTube has basically told me, you better make an animation tutorial. And I'm like, I'm not ready yet. Let me do my own thing. Now, I understand if I want to further incentivize the idea of financial stability on YouTube, I will have to do that. I will have to, unfortunately, sell my soul and be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to just do a bunch of nonsense crap. It sucks that it's that way, but I mean, it makes sense. It sucks that it is that way, it's just what you have to do sometimes. Oh, that's understandable. I mostly do fan art and fan animations. Minor issues. Nice. Good one. Sembloxer, you were timed out for 10 minutes because you were annoying everyone, okay? Including me. So, don't annoy people or you will be timed out again. I like how you even, like, test. And make sure I can continue annoying people. Okay. Time to add some rotations. I said that last time and things did not go well. That looks a bit better. Boop, boop. Okay, should be rotating that way. And I wish there was onion skin, but there isn't. Wait, hang on. Rotation should be the other way, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should be the other way. That's a bit too much. Whoopsie. I was a bit too colorful with my animation there. I feel like that looks so much better than the last one, right? Or am I stupid? Does it look... I do admit I was a little annoying. Have you watched Nobody 2021? That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar? I mean, it's literally just one word, nobody. That's right, so... Yes, of course! How did I forget? Bob Odenkirk. Brilliant movie. I loved it. It was such a good movie. It's like, have you seen The Equalizer? It's like that, but with Bob Odenkirk, so it's hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious, it's kind of... Oh, the bus scene is just brilliant. Also, these posters are so good. You know, it's so rare when you get good poster art for movies nowadays. You know how you just get those stupid heckin' head art where it's just like, oh, it's floating heads. It's so lame, but look at that. I mean, yeah, it's a floating head, but like, it's so much cooler. I know it's not that good of a movie, but If I remember correctly, the Thunderbolts had... I like their poster, actually. Hang on. Not this one. I think it was this one. For some reason, I just liked it. I was like, yeah, I like that. I think I'm just so sick and tired of... that one's pretty cool. It's a Thai one. That's interesting. I don't really... Actually, you know what? That one's kind of nice as well. I didn't... The movie's mid, but, you know, it's a good poster. Ooh, actually, Squid Game Season 3 had a good poster as well. The very mid-season of... Oh, this one. I love this poster so much. I love looking at movie posters. They're so fun to look at. But this one... Ugh, really good. This one's such a good poster. I think Season 2 had a good poster as well. Oh, this one. Man, this one is such a strong image. This is such a... Like, why? Like, how do you have this poster and then just man running poster? I think that looks like a... I don't know. And that, like, this is so lame. How do you have this and this? This is just brilliant. This is a brilliant poster. Oh, there's one more. There's one more Season 3 poster I like. Is it Season 3? Oh, they tried to redo it, but it's a bit too noisy. Where is it? It's a staircase one, isn't it? Oh, no, it's Season 2. Season 2. Season 2. Season 2. Sorry. Pretty short. Not 32. Oh my gosh. There we go. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Hang on. I'm trying to remember now. What? Where is it? Crap. Season 2 staircase? No. Was it Season 3? Oh, heck. Wait, sorry, poster. No. Where is it? Why can't I find it now? Oh my gosh. Ugh, it's so annoying. You know when you see something cool and then you know exactly what it's called, but for some reason you can't find it? Yeah, it's the exact feeling. It's so annoying. Where is it? Now I look like a Squid Game shill. I don't even... Season 2 was okay. Season 3 was... Well, Season 2 started off good, and I think ended pretty badly. Well, I can't find it, so that's annoying. John Wick 3? Oh! Did you guys watch Ballerina? I personally loved the movie. I liked the movie. A lot of people said it was mid, but I liked it. It was... The fight scenes was fun. Ah, it has a mid post. It has this floating head. Gosh dang it, John Wick. Gosh dang, you got this stupid Star Wars Last Jedi poster. Syndrome. Ugh. I like the colors, you know, they're not bad, but... Does anyone know what the first Star Wars is called? You know what? I guess Star Wars did kind of maintain that. You know, the floating head type thing, but... I don't remember what the first one was called. Dang, look at that. A New Hope. Okay. Oh, Star Wars is 2 words? Am I stupid? Yeah, I am stupid. It is 2 words. I just like, yeah, you know, it's gotta... Which one's the actual, like, original one? Someone... Wait, someone made a floating head poster. I actually don't know what the original poster... whatever. I was just curious. Epicness said bricks. When are you gonna release your game? If You already said, I'm sorry, my brain is the size of an ant. You probably went around. I said hopefully by the end of this year there should be a playable demo, basically. Okay, this is a bit too much. The reason why I keep getting distracted, I have a reason here, is because... Oh my gosh, sorry, I have hiccups. It's always good to come back to your animation and just make sure it looks okay. It's just like too jittery right now. Kind of want to slowly encroach towards the camera. Encroach towards the camera. Oopsie. Ah! Hi, thank you. Here we go. Okay, I used auto keying before and it's ruined some animations. Like, I accidentally moved something on the wrong frame like this and it was like, oh no. Or like, I accidentally replaced a frame by accident. Yeah, that's usually what an accident means. You do think... When you accidentally do something, it's usually by accident. So, yes. Oh my gosh. There's too much of a pause here. That looks a bit goofy. Spaghetti. Its timing's a bit weird. This is literally what I do in my normal animations anyway. I just like play around with the keyframes. I'm like, I think it works better here. Gosh, I feel like, ugh. I think I might move this out, move all of it outward. Why does that look weird? What? Ah! I have nobody yet. Where is it? You pirate. Sorry, I don't know. I actually don't know where to watch it. There is so... Actually, I think it might be on Netflix. Hang on. It might be. Yep, looks like it. I think it's on Netflix. Oh, Prime. Yeah, Prime usually has everything. But I'm not sure for free. Sometimes they have some things for free. If it's like a new release. I only have Prime because, Invincible. And I only have Netflix because of One Punch Man. I'm joking. I do like... There's a few more shows that I like. I think. Oh, Arcane. Yeah, that's another thing. Forgot about that. Only a season 1. Season 2 sucks. Let's destroy everything in season 1 and hope nobody notices. Oh, I think it goes too far to the right. Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Oh, whoopsie. That looks a bit funny. Gosh, everything I do just makes it look funny. It's kind of like a chill jog, isn't it? Let me, Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's interesting. When you move it, you can actually just pick up on things that you're like, interesting. So like this going off to the side just doesn't feel right when you're like in first person. It just doesn't look right, does it? I feel like it should go down more. Okay, how about now? Sometimes I wonder if FPS animators ever see someone walking from a first-person point of view before. Yes, that's how they use references. But also, you gotta think of it from a logical point of view, like from a gameplay point of view as well. That looks so much better in my opinion. Oops. Look how much... Actually, I really do think the motion blur does help. I really like that, personally. I think it's pretty good. Also, this sample scene is so useful. How did I not think of it about this before? It's so fun. I think I like that. Sometimes I wonder, oh yeah, what? Don't we all have like a first person sight anyways? Yeah. I watched a few episodes of The Boys. I forgot how old are you, Rare Gacha? The Boys is it's not exactly the most family-friendly show. The gore is fine. I love the gore. Gore is totally family-friendly. It's just the other stuff that's a bit yeah. Okay, I'm really happy with this. For now. It might change just a tiny bit, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, I didn't do the walk animation. That's the last animation, by the way. Walk animation. And then, next stream, maybe next week, maybe later this week, I don't know. I think I'll do like one dev stream, one game dev stream, one animation stream every week, and I think that'll keep me on track and put me in a nice schedule. Or maybe I might do more dev, like 2 dev streams, because, you know, I think, personally, at least right now, dev streams are going to be way less taxing, because I feel a bit more focused. Because drawing takes a bit longer than just moving some keyframes around. I'm not saying that moving keyframes around isn't hard, I'm just saying that, you know, it just takes a bit longer. And takes a way more focus, and it's mentally draining, I would say. What is that? Oopsie. Oh, what is that? Is that a... Oh, crap. Hang on a minute. Oh, no. I know what it is. It's the, it's this. Yeah, look. Oh, what? That might be a, Look at that. I don't think that's Blender's fault. I actually think that's... Uh-oh. I'm 16. It's fine. Yes, Gore. But, like, I feel like you should be, like, pretty old for, the boys. Season 1's great, but it has some moments in it that I feel like a 16-year-old shouldn't be watching that. Season 2 is worse, but I think still watchable. Season 3 and Season 4 is... it's like shock humor. It's not even shock humor. It's just shock for the sake of shock. Like, it's not even good. Like, at least... I feel like I'm like, at least I try to be funny when it... Like, they're trying to be funny. It's just not funny. I don't know. And it's not... It's like a lot of people have agreed with me. I've watched many videos criticizing it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, I agree. I didn't really like it either. Trust me, I've seen worse already. Rare Gacha is, well, you shouldn't be seeing worse. Trust me, you don't want to be in that. You want to try and maintain wholesomeness for as long as you can. Except gore. Gore is fine. Unless someone's, like, really not into gore, then you know what? Fine. You know, just leave them alone. If someone likes gore and they're a kid, then... I wish I could show you my drawings from when I was, like, 7 years old. They're like the most goriest thing. I don't even know why. I was like such a troubled child. I can probably redraw it. So there was this really cool restaurant that had a windmill, right? Actually, I'm going to switch my screens real quick. Hang on. There we go. I will try and recreate the drawing. And I am not even lying. I wish I could find it. I think I know where it is, but I'm not gonna, like, turn on a camera. That's stupid. Face reveal. Ah! Yeah, drawing. That is not drawing. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Boom, there we go. Okay. Why is that? Interesting. Oh, that has nothing to do with it. Okay, sorry. Okay. So the drawing, there was this restaurant that I liked that my parents, well, I guess I liked it as well. It had a windmill, right? So I would always like draw a big windmill like this. You'll get to the part where it's like, oh, that's a bit messed up. So I always drew a windmill like this for some strange reason. Just added a bunch of things I didn't need to, I feel like. But you know. It was like a windmill. It's so innocent. And then I'd have it spin. I'd have the windmill spin. And then what I'd do is I'd sadistically draw stickmen. It's like, oh no. There'll be like stickmen. And then like there's like a guy who's like grabbing onto a box. And like flying into the windmill. And then there was just this stickmen literally chopped in half. Actually, there was lots of stickmen chopped in half. Like... Okay, that's a little concerning for a 7-year-old, right? So, you know. Oh yeah, I remember there was always a stickman with a cowboy hat. That's not a cowboy hat. I always drew a stickman with a cowboy hat. Who was being sucked in. Also, like, the back breaking, like, that I feel like everyone draws, right? But, like, yeah, I draw, like, stickmen being chopped in half by a windmill. It sounds concerning, yet normal at the same... I mean, it's normal for me. It's me you're talking about. Yes, YouTube, I'm still watching. You don't... there should be an option to turn that off. Anyway. And then you just get, like, a bunch of, like, stickmen limbs flying off into the distance here. But, yeah, that was my childhood. So, you know. Wallace, you're back. I'm just recreating a drawing that I made, like, when I was 7 years old. Where it's just... I wish I could find it. I will find it, and I'll make a community post when I find it. It's in, like, one of my folders where it just has all my old drawings. But, yeah. It was funny, because, like... This wasn't the only picture I drew. I drew a picture of like just the windmill on its own, and it was like totally normal, right? What the heck? For some reason, like I just drew the windmill on its own, a bunch of stickmen. Actually, I used to draw a bunch of stickmen fighting and killing each other. But, you know, when I was a child, I drew demons cutting each other with axes. I like drawing different horns. Very horny guy, I guess. Huh. Boop. 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 Hang on, I'm just changing some things. Oh my gosh, yeah. You guys want to see the thumbnail for this, don't you? Boom! Thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail. It's beautiful. How do I make this smaller? Can I? There it is. There we go. Game Dev 01. To make anything look more complex, all you gotta do is just open the graph editor and things will just look amazing. Graph editor. Look at that. It's beautiful. I didn't even do anything to the graph editor. It just looks complex, and so it makes it look cool. Anyway, oh yes, I was gonna check on something. Where did the F come from? You know, check on something. What folder is it in? Clip Studio Paint. It's probably in here. Sprite sheet. No, it's on sprite sheets. It's in sequence shoot. What animation is this? This is just the... Oh, no, it's just the first frame of the... Oh, no, hang on, wait. I'm going to Blender real quick. You can see this line right here. And it looks like it persists for every frame. Oh, that's because it's on the first frame. Hang on. Yeah, that makes sense. Hang on, let me... Which frame is it? Frame 0, if I'm correct. What? Oh, no. That's paint. Where is it? There's nothing. It might just be a Blender bug. Dang it. Yeah, sometimes Blender has these strange things on the edge. But again, I'm not sure, because I don't see anything here. Looks fine? It might just be Blender. I might just be imagining things. That's annoying. Because, like, you know, that's pretty distracting when you can see it. Goofy. Anyway, I think that's all for today. I think I'm gonna have a nice little rest now, hopefully. Oh, and you know Gore, right? I was and am in the MLP fandom. The fan animations, haha. MLP. MLP. What is that? Boop. Moop. Oh, My Little Pony? What? This show, out of all the shows in the world, this one is the one with Gore fan animations? What is wrong with people? Una's vlogs. Oh. Wow. You know what I was expecting. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Gore in my... I mean, yeah, I guess like if you want to see like My Little Pony characters heckin' blow up, that's pretty fun. Watching anyone blow up is heckin' cool. My lizard sister loves that show. My lizard sister loves that show. You win, mate. Wallace, you win. You hecking win. Just some location that I didn't had anywhere else to note. 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. 87104. Hecking Breaking Bad reference. I also have a lizard sister. Wallace, you cannot take it back. How dare you? No. No, you don't get to take that back. It's lizard sister, okay? It's lizard sister. You win. You win the comment of the stream. And it happens right at the end as well. Ah, lizard sister. We all have our lizard sisters, don't we? I probably have a lizard sister. Just don't know it yet. Get lizard sistered. Heckin' lizard man. Remember when I joined this team while I was on class? Yeah, did you get your phone confiscated, Felix? Felix! Oh crap, I went through my folders on stream. That's like dangerous. Script stuff. Hello, y'all. Hello. You can watch the stream by yourself, because I'm almost done, so sorry. Should I? Okay, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll just show all my just to be nice. Here's all my animations. It's a bit small for you, but yeah, that's fine. Let me just make sure it's actually streaming the right thing. Okay, good. So this is my run animation. I don't know why it says shoot. What? Oh, I think that's just like a what the heck? I don't know why that even has an anim. What? It's so goofy. Anyway, so this is the run animation. As you can see, it's pretty cool when you run. Oh my gosh, you accelerate. Holy crap. Oh, wrong way. See, look at that. That's pretty fun. I like the run animation, how it turned out. We had a idle animation, which I think is the most riveting out of all of these. Look at that beautiful animation. Now that is what I call... Oh wait, hang on. This is 30 frames. Sorry, not 24. Let me change that real quick. Boop. 30 frames. Thank you. There we go. Look at this animation. It's beautiful. It's brilliant, in fact. Yeah, that's not that good, but, you know. I'm just drumming it up so you guys would think it's brilliant. And there's a jump animation. Just imagine, you gotta kind of imagine it. I think this is a 25 frame animation, actually, so... I got all animations of all lengths. I've got animations of all lengths. There we go, that's the word. This is the jump animation, so you can just imagine. I don't know why there's horror music in the background. Chamber below, spooky. That's better. Spooky music. And that name was trash, actually. I changed because I was bored. What? I'm Semblocks, by the way. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll showcase them anyway. Of course you get the crouch animation as well. Oh, this one's 30 frames. For anyone that is new, which I don't think there is, but, you know. Gosh, this is actually a really good animation. I like that. I like that a lot. And I have an aim animation, which I need to actually link it to the right thing, which is the second one. This one right here. Boop. Gosh, again, it's so satisfying. I don't know why it's satisfying. Oh, that's so much better than the first one I made. Dang it. That is so much better than the first one I made. It's still really satisfying to watch. Please don't end the stream. I still haven't drawled heavy and demo man. What the heck? Or I don't know, I don't speak gringo. The heck is happening? This little zoom makes it better. Yeah, it's so nice. I was actually going to add a zoom using just in-game FOV changes, but I can... Yeah, I mean, just adding a tiny zoom will probably help. Oh, I love that animation so much. It might be one of the best animations I made. It's very simple, but like it's usually the smaller animations that I feel like are nice. Obviously, it's when all the animations are combined and you actually get a playable version. That's when it's like, ah, it's so nice. How long is this? Is it 30 frames? Oh, it might actually be 30 frames. Wow. I thought it was gonna be shorter than that. Let me check. What? This pose? Yeah, it is 30 frames long. Something feels off about this animation. Or is that just me? Am I stupid? Something feels really weird about this animation. Hmm. Hang on a minute. That looks a bit weird. I don't like this. Why? What? What? Where? Oh, pose mode. There we go. Excuse me, sir. What? I thought I'm in pose mode. What are you doing to me, Blender? Heckin'... Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Okay. I'm stupid. I feel like it should go down just a tad bit more. Or am I stupid? What the heck? That makes me look stupid. Oh, because I'm on the wrong frame. There we go. Let's try this. No, it lingers for a bit too long. Again, that just lingers downwards for too long. Which way did I rotate it? This way? Now I'm hungry, but I gotta sleep first. Something that is missing is my father, which is something is not even supposed to be part of the animation. How long will the stream last for? If it's about to end, I'll stay. But if it's long enough, I'll come back and need to go. Oh, it's almost done. I just need to fix some stuff yet. Why is it doing this to me? Hang on. I swear, this animation was perfect when I left. Why is it all broken again? Hang on. I mean, I've kind of said my goodbyes already, so if you want to leave, you totally can. But it does look a bit strange, which is rather concerning. Oh, goodness. Didn't realize. Looks stupid. Hang on a minute. What the heck? Nope, 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 no. That just looks odd now. Too much downwards now. Gosh, dang it. Shooting animations are one of the hardest things to make. I swear by that. And if you're complaining about the recoil, shut up. There's supposed to be a lot of recoil. This kid don't play with guns much. Also, he's a kid, so yeah. And that should be pushed up further. Nope, too far forward. No, nope. Hang on, let me fix that. Oh, hang on, I think I know what. Okay. Felix, you really just brought that on yourself. What is happening? I have to go to principal. I just noticed I'm using my phone on detention. My gosh, you dingus. You dingus. Hey, Epic Games. I just broke my arm. Does that mean I have to ask for an adult for help? So did you break your arm or are you in your class on your phone? Why? Gosh, dang it. Now I think there's too much upthrust. You're right, the recoil is too much. You know what I can do? I can actually have like... actually, I don't know how to do this in Unity, but I'm sure there is a way, like a randomizer. So like there's two shoot animations, and so it doesn't look so monotonous. I mean, I'll probably just keep one right now. Oh gosh, it looks so stupid. I think that's okay. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done. This is a bit slower because it's let me just make the screen just a teensy bit smaller so it can run properly. There we go. I'm still not satisfied. No! I think I know what it is, though. Also, hang on, did you see that? Oh, I see why. Okay. Pose mode. I think I know what's wrong. It's like a sudden stop. It's like... It's weird. I think there should just be a little more low there. It's shaky. It's supposed to be shaky. But I think it just looked a tad weird there. That does look a bit weird again. Dang, this is such a fine balance you have to find. Because if you don't find it, it's just gonna look weird. You know what? I'm gonna delete a keyframe. There's a bit where it pops up there. This one, I don't like it. Okay, let's see that. That looks a bit better. Okay. I think that's good for now. I'm saying for now because I might change. Actually, yeah, I might change it now because I spot something. Ah! The pain of animation. It's not fun. But I do see it. I think it goes too far to the left. Like there. That makes no sense to me. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Oh, I know why it didn't make sense, because these were straight, but then the last one was a bit too much to that side. There, like, why is it going to that side now? It can go a little bit to that side, but I think it went too far to that side. I think that's a bit better now. Okay, I think that's good. For now. I can see something, but I think I'm done. Blender looks a little confusing. You get to learn it. I mean, when you've done it for multiple years, then it's very easy to navigate, I would say. Blender is one of the easiest things to learn, honestly. All you need to focus on is, like, if I just do that, it doesn't look that complex. Just, these are your objects. These are some of your tools. You can ignore all of these for now. Obviously save and stuff. Just no like keybinds. I think if you have a keybind, what's it called? A keybind cheat sheet kinda, then always have that to start. I would say, yeah, if I think that Blender is the most useful, like on a ratio for usefulness and intuitiveness, I think it's the highest intuitive. Is Blender worth the price? Like, okay, when I have a stable income, I will be donating to Blender. Because their services is practically invaluable to me. It's brilliant. And so I will 100% donate my money to these guys, because they deserve it. Obviously you got your objects, so like I mean it's not that hard to learn. Blender is like one of the easiest things to like learn by repetition. Obviously, I think it's the best when you learn. Anyway, I think I'm so done. I am very tired. I'll be right back, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Hey Peak, is it running away from the principal? Is running away from the principal a crime? Yeah, it is. It just is, like,